Hey everyone, welcome to season 2021. It's been a long time coming, but we are stoked to be on the show. Darcy, how is the season going to unfold this year?
Well, it's all, I'd say, to be decided, to be confirmed. But we have got a provisional calendar for the AHPV Super Series. So we've got 6 races happening in some same places, some very different places, but it's all shaping up to be a pretty cool season. But probably the main thing to note is that there's been some pretty big changes in terms of the time for the races. So, have you got any idea of what's going on about that one, Kyle?
I don't really. I've seen the calendar, but can you fill us in a little bit more on that?
All right, so we'll just go through round by round. We've got the first race happening in Mount Gambier. That's all stock standard. March 27th, 2021. 8 hours of fun. Looking like it's going to be a good race. Going ahead, less than 1 month to go. Then the next race for the AHPV Super Series, we've got the Bend. This is the first time they're incorporating this track into the circuit of racing. And wow, when we had the Bend Day out in Adelaide, it was insane. I've never had such a smooth track before in my life.
Awesome.
Yep. Next up, we have Adelaide. Now, this is going to be an interesting one. So it's 6 hours, like they usually are, but there's a potential shake-up in how the 6 hours is really shown off to be. So it looks like there are going to be a couple different races happening. And then the next question is, what circuits are going to be on? So at Victoria Park, currently, they've actually got a COVID testing facility on the main straight. So there's quite a high chance that it looks like we might be using the Eastern Circuit, which I don't know if they've ever used that before. It's a very tough track, but there's high chance that it's going to be a bit of a shake-up towards, especially some of the more ingrained riders that are used to that track.
The Murray Bridge, it's going to be a little bit different this year as well.
Yeah, so it's so difficult. I couldn't imagine being in Andrew McLaughlin's shoes as well as the whole Pedal Prix board, because having to organise this around COVID safe management plans is so difficult. So they've currently got down for 2 6-hour races. How it's going to be put out, we don't know just of yet. It is still a long way away. But 2 6-hour races, it's going to make it a very different course. I think a lot of teams are going to come at it with a different approach. What do you think they're going to look for, Kyle?
Well, typically when you race at Murray Bridge, it's a 24-hour race, so you're in for a long race. But being a 6-hour, I mean, you're going to risk everything. So I think lap records will fall, fastest stints. It'll be pretty cool to watch that track. Knowing that these riders are just riding the track one stint going flat out. So I think there'll be a bit more carnage, even if there's less traffic. I think people will take a bit more risk. I know I will be, but
and there'll be a lot of rusty riders out there.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully. That's going to be a highlight this year. I think people have to remember that it's been quite a while since they've stepped into trike for most people, and expectation versus reality. It might take a few races to get the feel of things again.
Yeah. And then another little shake-up is there's actually 2 rounds happening at the Bend this year. So one was the aforementioned 8-hour race, but the next one is actually a 12-hour race. So it's going to be a different atmosphere. You've got a 12-hour race in winter. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen with that. Still to be confirmed, but it's going to be...
No idea on time starts for that race. Is it...
Nothing. I'm on the Pedal Prix website right now, and all it says is coming soon. So coming soon. That's all we know.
Spent.
But
no,
it's going to be interesting. I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to it or dreading it a bit, especially out in the open. It's like the only way I could describe the Bend is like Mac Park on steroids, just super wide, super fast, and super exposed is probably one of the words to describe it.
That's cool. No, I'm definitely keen for the season. Under a month till race 1. It's going to be an interesting time to see what unfolds and where all the teams are at. I'm looking forward to catching up with everyone and just watching a race. Like, it's going to be pretty cool. It's been a long time, so I'm pumped.
It sure is. So everyone, make sure you stay tuned in the next coming weeks. We're going to have some cool videos out, maybe some potential race prep videos, so you can see what the tracks are like going through with an experienced rider. But let's all hope this goes ahead, because I bloody want to race trikes, man. I really do.
Yeah, you're not the only one. So we'll see you at race 1, hopefully. Take care, and we can't wait to be there and racing with you.
Ciao, everyone.
See you guys.